What's up guys, it's me, Vitamin D, and today we're going to be doing a video on 10 things that I absolutely hate about my 1987 Bronco 2. Let's get at it. Alright guys, here's drill bit out in the driveway, and the first thing that I cannot stand about this truck is a modification I did myself. It's these HID aftermarket, super shitty, not projector I guess, headlights, and they just don't get the job done. The things that really get the job done are the 1980s, 1990s hella fog lights right here. That's most of my lighting at night. Alright, the second thing I don't love about the Bronco 2 is the interior is just a bit ratted out. This is aftermarket carpet I stuck in last year, but I mean the seats are torn up, the interior's half bed lined, the interior's half original OEM, and that just makes the truck look a little worse than it really should. So that is going to be number 2 of the things that I don't love about this truck. Alright guys, third of all, we're inside the truck now, and the third thing I do not love, or that I hate about this drill bit, is the straight steering column. There's no adjustability. You can't lower it or up or bring it up, but it gets a little tight with the knees sometimes if you're got longer legs, and anybody taller than me I feel would have a little bit of issue here. But overall, not the biggest issue I have with this truck. Alright, the fourth thing I do not love about this truck is the fact that, this is another one of my modifications that caused problems, but with the body lift, it shortened this lever up a whole lot, so it's kind of a long reach from the driver's seat while you're driving to reach down here and stick it into third or bring it back to, all the way back to second or any of those. So that is the fourth issue I have with the Bronco 2. The fifth issue, this also has to do with the shifting linkage and the 4x4. This one is the 4x4 shifter doesn't match the right panels anymore. I think I have to cut the floor out a bit here, just so that shifts a little better, because getting this into 4x4, it does have manual locking hubs on the outside, but it is a bit difficult to manage. So that's number 5. Alright, number 6 is also an interior mod, but as you can see, the truck has a purple strip of tint in the front and a purple strip where the entire rear window is purple tinted. Whoever put it in did it obviously themselves. The edges are curling up. I mean, it's probably 20 years old at this point, but the edges are peeling at the top, things like that. So this will be getting replaced. I don't know if I'm going to stick with purple or go to a darker, maybe a black or something like that. And that was number 6 of the issues I have with the Bronco 2. Okay, so most of these problems with the truck I've caused myself by doing mods to the vehicle, changing things, and causing more strain on the drivetrain. But the next couple here involve previous mods that I've done to the vehicle that cause issues now. So, number 7, I lifted the truck suspension-wise 4 inches and body-wise 3 inches. This put a large amount of strain, not a large amount of strain, but it changes up a couple things. I ended up getting larger tires. So number 7, these big tires will not turn because the differential is not set up with the right gearing. So that's going to be something that's going to get fixed. But number 7 is the differential is too small, or the gears aren't low enough. Number 8, because of state law, my bumpers were too high by a couple inches, and I ended up building drop bumpers. So that is another thing that is a pain in the ass. If you see down here below the bumper, we have a 4-inch section of steel. That's number 8. The 9th thing that I hate about this truck is the fact that the bodywork was done incorrectly. When I got the truck, I believed it had been the original paint job from California, but underneath it had a bunch of Bondo kind of building up the bodywork around the edges of the fenders. I had it redone. They ground all the bodywork off and all that. After the bodywork was done, I paid $500 to have it painted, which isn't bad, but I had the paint already and all that, so that was another couple hundred. But the truck is already starting to rust. If you look back here, I understand rust chips, things like that. The problem was I had it painted in winter, and that causes issues with the paint itself getting, cured, and I didn't have it baked in an oven, so my fault once again, but not very cool. So that's the 9th thing I hate most about my truck. The 10th thing about this truck, the 10th and final thing, is the truck is way too goddamn high. This truck right here, if I can get a better perspective, comes up to about my hip, goddamn near my hip. You know how hard that is to get in a truck that big? Pain in the ass. I have the step sides. I have another one for the driver's side, and they will be put on this spring and a little bit further out, a little better mounted, so that will be a lot better. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's about -4 out here. My fingers are about to fall off. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and always remember to get your vitamins. See you next time.